You're holding the brochure for the first Kempinski Residence here in America, the design district, 2 towers, and a number that stops you, 1,500 square foot. In Brickell Key, they just sold a penthouse at $6,300 a foot. So you do the math, and it looks like you found the deal of the decade. Your finger is over the reservation button. 15,000 will lock your unit. But here's what nobody tells you in that particular moment. Those $15,000 is the smallest number in the entire deal. And the price per square foot, well, is the least important thing you're about to decide. Let me tell you what this project actually is, because Kempinski is Europe's oldest independent luxury hotel company. It was founded in 1897, which is basically a 150-year reputation for white glove service. And this is the first branded residence in the United States, right on Biscayne Boulevard at the edge of the design district. The developer, DaGrosa Capital, made one decision that tells you absolutely everything. The original plan had 164 units, including small one bedrooms, and they threw it out. They cut it to 132 residences, not studios, no one bedrooms, only 2 and 3 and 4 bedroom homes built for families who actually live there. And the average size is 2,500 square feet. But guess who is behind this project? It's been designed by Arquitectonica, and the interiors are being made by the Rockwell Group. We're talking about 70,000 square feet of amenities, a paddle court, a cold plunge, golf and Formula One simulators. And here's the part that matters more than any of it. Kempinski manages the building directly, not a license, not a name on the door. They have their own staff, their own standard. And that single fact is the reason this address might hold its value forever. And it's also the reason your monthly cost is going to be higher than you think. So let's start with the good news, because it is real. At 1,500 to $2,000 a square foot, Kempinski is affordable, way more affordable than the waterfront branded towers. We're talking about the Mandarin on Brickell Key, the St. Regis. Those run 3,000 to 6,000 a foot. You're paying roughly half for the same caliber of brand for bigger homes. A 2-bedroom starts around $3.7 million. A 3-bedroom, just under $5 million. And a 4-bedroom is $5.6 million. And for a globally recognized hotel brand in the design district with no oceanfront insurance exposure, that is real arbitrage. I'm not going to pretend it isn't, but a low price per foot is a starting line, not a finish line. Here's what the brochure puts in small print. This is a 40-60 deposit. You don't pay it once. You stage it over 3 years, $50,000 to reserve, then 20% at contract in 60 to 90 days, then 10% at groundbreaking, which might happen in 2027, next year. Another 10% at top off in 2028. And the final 60% at delivery in late 2029 if everything goes according to plan. So before you even hold a key, you have wired 40% of a multi-million-dollar home. On that 3-bedroom, that's nearly $2 million committed across 3 years. And if you put your money in pesos or in rares or euros, you're also betting on the exchange rate at every single milestone. Miss a day, and you don't just lose momentum. You can lose your deposit. And when the building opens and the real cost begins, well, we're talking about the HOA for a branded tower with 70,000 square feet of amenities and Kempinski staffing. Maintenance runs towards $1.20 a square foot every month. On that 3-bedroom, that's over $3,000, $3,200 a month. Not bad at all. Before property taxes, before insurance, that number is in even final yet. It gets closer to 2029, of course. So you're underwriting a cost you can fully see right now. Fine, you think, I'll just rent it out to cover the carry. Maybe you can't. The price per square foot is how they get you in the door. The deposit schedule, the HOA, and the rental rules are how you find out if it was ever a good deal or not. If you're seriously looking at Kempinski or any design district pre-construction, you will find additional information down below.